Good morning. Motivational walk. And I am pumped about this one. Today's theme is fear. Fear. And I'll tell you a story. I went to watch Will Smith. He's having a book tour for his new book. And I noticed he was nervous in the beginning of the talk. You can feel it. You can see the way he was holding himself up. He was nervous. And I'm thinking, this man has been doing this for, 20, 30 years, right? And he still gets nervous. And I had like my mind blown. And I came to this conclusion. People are afraid and they do it anyway. So I've been telling myself this story that I'm scared, I'm shy, I'm not confident, all these things, right? And I'm thinking, so is everybody else. Anna, you're not the only one. Why do we always feel like we're the only ones? Why we can't do things, right? So I've been really pushing myself outside my comfort zone. These videos are proof, because I would have never done this 5 years ago. Never in a million years, right? But my story is changing. Do you know that the physiological response to fear or anxiousness and excitement are the same things? So if somebody says, I am excited, and they measure their brain waves and, all those colors they get on the screen, and then they say, another person says, I am anxious, same pattern. So why not change the story of I'm nervous to I am excited? I am excited for new things, right? You have a job interview. You have to give a talk. You're meeting somebody for the first time. Why not change the story in our head that we are excited? We are so excited for that. And I'll be the first one to tell you, when I do new things, I used to get nervous, right? Not anymore. I get excited. And I've had listening to this talk the other day that said, I'm listening to a book. It's called The Story of You. And he said, thinking about the past is guilt. Worried about the present is doubt and fear. And then worrying about the future is anxiety. So if you've ever felt like you have any of those things, I feel guilty, it's because you're replaying the past. If you say I'm fearful or I'm nervous, then you have doubts about the present. And if you say I'm an anxious person, it's because you're always thinking about the future, right? But what do we have now? We have right now. Yesterday's gone. It's never coming back. Whatever you did, you can't change, right? And tomorrow is not promised. You can say, I'm worried about finding a partner. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. Guess what? Nobody knows if you're waking up tomorrow. So if you're worried about any of those things, you have to think about not being fearful. Fearful is the killer of everything. The fear. Our brain likes to be in that comfort zone of, I know what's happening right now. I know what's happening in an hour. I know what's happening tonight. I know what's happening tomorrow morning, right? And we get stuck. We get stuck in this routine of mediocrity, right? It's just doing enough to get by. Our brain is scared of the unknown. That's why we get scared when we see a tiger, because we don't know if that tiger's gonna eat us, or if we're just it's gonna walk past us, right? That's all it is the unknown. So when we're gonna try new things, we're just afraid of the unknown. But what if you failed? That's okay. Trust me, it's okay. You just found one more way that's not going to work for you. One more way. We're doing the scientific process, working our way to what's going to work and what's not going to work. So, fear, we can change the story, but that fear will always be there. And you just have to do it anyway, right? Just do it anyway. Guess what? When you jump off that cliff, figuratively speaking, not literal, when you jump off, things always work out. Things always work out. Even if you get bumped and scraped, guess what? That fall is never going to keep going, because nothing is ever permanent. So if you're having a bad day, it will get better. And if you're having a good day, know that maybe tomorrow you're not. So enjoy today. If you're fearful, do it anyway. This is your message. Do it anyway. You got this. Okay, I'll see you later.